Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of Joe Schmoes podcast. Remembered it this time. We're here today with possibly the biggest YouTube stars I'll ever know, Skurleton, VA.
You need to aim so much fucking higher. It hurts.
And FunnyWes.
Hey, hi everybody. In the future,
Howdy.
in the past.
It's kind of creepy to think about. By the time we record this, like, we're all gonna be far gone dead.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So fucking, it's really fucked up when you think about it.
Speaking of thinking about that, if I fart, how offended would you guys be? I'm like holding in such a killer right now.
All to a fantastic.
Well, with such like honesty with like that, I don't know how I can be mad at you.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do, dude.
Yeah, fuck
Just
No, it's gone now. Don't worry. I just thought I'd like.
Well,
I
it's
felt
gone.
I felt it, and I felt like if it slipped out, within the moment, it might have just fucking ruined the entire thing. And I just wanted to make sure it was
if you
okay or not.
if you held that in, dude, that's probably gonna cause like heart palpitations.
Oh yeah.
If
You're
every single
fucked.
one of my fucking blood veins stops working in like at once, I just want to let you guys know that it was an honor having this being my last thing that I recorded.
Yeah.
Don't call it an ambulance.
Months, if not weeks, at best.
Don't put me on life support.
Yeah.
I can't insurance it.
Pull the
It
plug.
won't
Do
work.
it. Just let it. I don't want to be a vegetable.
Necessitate. Don't even fucking
will
think
die.
about it.
Okay. Other than ripping ass and asking beforehand, let's get down to it.
I farted!
So-
Alright, let's get down to it.
Jesus
Great,
Christ.
I feel like that was like a good, charming opening. I'm ready to roll though.
Wes, I know you said this was like a double thing, like I had to bring him on if he came on, but like it's not worth it.
I'm sorry.
Will I see your face? Sorry, continue.
I heard for some reason when you started, I heard fucking "When I Meet You in the Summer." When I met you in the summer. Dang,
When
dang,
I
dang,
lay
dang,
down.
dang. We're like 3 minutes in. We haven't even actually started the fuck.
So you have Captain Sparkles on next, right?
Who?
Captain Sharkles.
I don't know.
Is he who did that? No, Captain Sparkles is fucking Minecraft jumping off the building.
Yeah,
guy,
he
right?
is.
Part 9.
Wes, have you ever watched a fucking episode of Captain Sparkles?
It's been like 10 years.
What do you mean an episode? Like there's a show?
You guys are fucking spitting on my grave right now.
You watched Captain Sparkles?
Yes! What fucking
Why?
self-proclaimed fucking 2-year-old didn't watch Captain Sparkles?
I don't know. Not me. We 2 years
I was
old.
I was a fucking glorious little fucking baby watching Captain Sparkles, and I'll admit it, I clapped when he did his mod compilations, when he did his mod showcases.
I mean, I was 3 when I watched them, so no big deal.
Well, aren't you
but,
just like the most
know.
fucking awesome little infant on planet fucking Earth?
Yeah, I know.
What if I just fucking threw a fucking water balloon full of piss right at you right now, Wes? How?
It would
Oh
hurt.
my god.
It would
Let's
hurt.
just say that whoever disses Captain Sparkles next, let's just say that you're in for a supplies. I can't do this anymore! Start the
And
recording.
now you have to kill yourself.
I
You
have
do
to
it.
fucking kill myself. This sucks. Turn this
That's
fucking garbage off.
I want to say some of my earliest inspirations were probably Scorsese.
Shut the fuck up.
I wish
you
I
know
could
what, that's
spike you with a fucking piss balloon. You
That's
bitch.
a cool. That's actually a cool conversation to have. I know it's like the most obnoxious question, just like what inspires you to make this? What inspires you to do that? You know what? I'm asking one at a time, of course, but like, what fucking inspires you about what you do yourself to like keep going? Does that make sense?
Oh god.
Is there anything about like what you make or the process? Like, there's a moment in it, like it just snaps. You're like, oh, this is why I do it.
Who wants to go first?
I feel like people at the end of this thing will see just how long it took to set this up because of me. So you're more than welcome to go first.
You know what? Okay.
You just rhyme that like fucking Dr. Seuss, by the way.
Spiritual miracle, spiritual. but yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I
I can't even do anything about that. That's just like beautiful.
Please continue.
All right.
please.
Well, I guess passion-wise, if we're talking like, I mean, I've always just liked voice acting, right? I mean, I've always been like a voice boy since like I don't even fucking know how long I've been doing this. Like what, 5 years, 4 years? I kind of lost track. But like the point, I just kind of like doing it. I think that I have some modicum of talent. You know, I'm not gonna go and be like, well, don't you know, Crunchyroll's always in my inbox. But like,
I will. Crunchyroll's always in your inbox. That's fucking sick.
no, it's not. That was just a lie.
I love liars.
Thank you. You make a great voice actor.
You should try it. Yeah,
sorry.
expand.
Keep going.
I guess it truly just kind of comes down to like I mean, I'll just be straight up, like that little serotonin rush you get when you fucking get a little audition and like, you know, you get a little email that's like, oh, you got the role. That little motherfucker that you get the little confirmation email and it's like, hey, we loved your stuff, we want you to be in the game, or we want you to be in the show. It's like that shit fucking hits my brain so good, it makes me want to fucking scream. I love that fucking feeling so much. It's like, I mean, this sounds gay and stupid, but like, it's like I don't know why I said like that part, but like, it's just like, I'm so fucking motivated by like success. That sounds even stupider. Oh, I'm motivated by success. No shit. Oh, I'm really happy when the fucking scientist puts a fucking breadcrumb in my cage, and I'm a little rat man who spins on a fucking keyboard. I like being good at what I do, and like when I'm not doing like actual voice work, I like doing, you know, stupid shit online. I like being a silly goofball, making silly jokes. So like, when those bang, I'm like, oh yes, oh, I'm so clever. If I was a fucking jester at a medieval court, I would simply never be executed.
No, you'd be fucking first to go.
No, I wouldn't. Are you
You'd be
kidding?
launched in a catapult, dude.
No, yeah, but I'd survive. Obviously, the king would applaud yet again my miraculous performance.
Well, then yeah, then they have
and
to.
then you go, oh, you're like that kingpin jester guy, aren't you? And then I'd kill myself. But then, you know, it'd all be worth it. And it just, at the end of the day, I don't know, I just like doing it because I'm good at it. I like doing it because, you know, I did it because I like it! I'll do it! What's that fucking line from The Punisher when he's screaming in the courtroom?
No, that's exactly
yeah, exactly.
it. That's exactly
and I just like doing it. Simple as. Also, I like it when I do a thing and I hear my voice in it, and I go, oh, that's me!
I have like a belief, and this conversation took a really wild turn right off the bat, but I have a feeling that like, even, you know, before anything, this technically it's art, what we do, all right? It's something.
Oh boy.
Right? I could throw a piece of shit at the wall and call it art, and it counts. Right?
Yeah, definitely. One of the reasons I stuck onto your work fairly early on was because I'm a big fan of Space Ghost Coast to Coast, and whether or not you've seen it or anyone listening to this has seen it, the whole gist behind that show is that they just make a talk show out of like old stock footage from old 60s cartoons. And that is exactly what you do.
God damn it.
And I think that's really sick.
Yeah.
It is hilarious.
I gotta watch it. I see clips of it and it seems silly. I have like a fucking complex where if I'm getting compared to something that I haven't seen, I won't see it. Because I don't want to give, like, I still have not seen Venture Bros. I still haven't done it.
Oh,
I know
I
I
love
should.
that show.
I know I should, but
Love
I
that
did
show.
I did like a Fantastic Four fucking video, and apparently it's similar to a gag that was done in the show. And I got so scuffed about it that I left a comment explaining how I didn't know. And I can't watch the show now because I don't want to be like, either A, see bits that I would have come up with but now I can't do them, or B, bits that I have done that have already been done and then I punch someone.
If it's any consultation, that show is, I think it's about 18 years old now, and in the first season of
So it's legal.
In the first season of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, they do one of the jokes from season, I think it's 1 of that show, like verbatim, like not even like whatever,
My beloved.
like verbatim. They do that bit. It's fine. I still enjoy your stuff as long as you're straight up not going like, I don't know. I like the idea of you just redoing Mean Streets, but like with Scooby-Doo or something.
I should totally do that. Just like just one
You
day
should.
out of the blue.
Now that I've said it out
don't,
loud,
don't
You should totally
don't make
do
any
that.
like announcements about it, but just like upload it in like a fucking hour 45-minute video recreating frame for frame the entirety of Mean Streets with Batman and Superman. But I want to say I say it's a complex because it is. It's stupid that I don't do that. It's not rational. I should just like shut up and do it because everything's been done. Simpsons did it, like, you know, everyone's done it.
Yeah,
It's
of
whatever.
course, it's fine. Worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is that more people in this world laugh, and that's
That is
that's
such a
cool.
fucking beautiful thing
I
to
think
say.
worst
I
case
just wanna-
scenario is like the COVID doesn't get better and it keeps getting worse and then it kills us all.
That was also like a horrible thing to say, I think, to contrast the beautiful thing that Wes just
Just
said.
gotta
So I
even it
appreciate
out.
the
Hey.
little dichotomy that we have here.
Hey, did you guys know that the sun is going to explode in like
What?
100 million years? Why do anything?
Oh my
Why do
god, I
fucking
should
anything?
kill myself, but first be mean about it online! Oh my god!
The sun fucking explodes and erupts, and the heat depth of the universe takes hold of the earth. Just chill out in your basement with some fucking poppin' snacks.
Nothing beats a little diet.
Just wait it out, boys.
This is all a reminder for the crowdfunder for the Solid JJ bunker. I'm just hoping they can get.
Yeah, you can fucking support the podcast so we can get a end of the world.
I step into
bunker.
my solid JJ monk and I'm like, you know, I think I saw something like this on Venture Bros one time.
Your solid JJ mug.
This is totally a bit from fucking Venture Brothers.
You mean the fucking mug that's sold by the fake me on TikTok?
Wait, what? Real?
Yeah, I tweeted about this a couple times.
I
It's a-
know that the TikTok man is like the fake impersonator guy. I know that is like, but I didn't know he was like selling merch.
Yeah. So there's a fake me on TikTok. There's multiple now, but there's a fake me on TikTok, and they were just uploading my shit, and they'd have these weird captions. Like, it'd be like the Muppets, and they'd be like, Fozzie Bear, he makes me laugh. Like, what? he has a Redbubble or whatever, and he's selling shirts with, like, Disney characters on it, with stills of my videos. And then one of them is just, like, some weird pop art with my name on it, in some weird font that he got. That one he clearly made himself. And he's selling these for, like, sweatshirts and shirts and mugs and stickers and all this. And I go in his comment section. I'm like, do I get a discount considering it's me? And he's like, yes, you do.
He said that to you?
Yeah, he responded all casual. Then he logged off for like a while, and then he came back.
That's me.
He was like, is he gone?
Yeah, he came back.
The Tom and Jerry fucking poking his head out the fucking little people.
Really, he did.
Peeked out of his patented bunker.
Fucking bastard beat us to it.
His offshoot bunker.
He gets the bunker before we do because he had that Redbubble money.
That son of a bitch. I genuinely
God
wonder
damn.
how much, like, there's no way he got, like, a sale, right? It can't be.
No, he probably got like one. There's one guy.
As someone that's used Redbubble before for like really goofy friend shit, you can make a whopping like $18 if like 20 people buy your shirt.
Holy
So
shit.
don't even worry.
Don't even sweat it.
Don't even fucking
We got
forget it.
sidetracked, but I was saying earlier
Yeah, we
about like making stuff. Then I have like this feeling that, well, I think I've heard this before, so maybe it's not my idea. Maybe it's Adventure Bros, but that like art is inherently like the people that make it are inherently selfish.
I get that.
Because, like, especially in response to what Skurleton said when you were talking about it, about how, like, the numbers go up, success, right? And not to make that,
Yeah.
that's everyone's, there's not a person in the world that doesn't think that way. There are some, of course, but...
I'm literally readying my magnum.
All right, Lennon, listen, but, like, what I think is, like, and I this is, like, reflective of myself, is that, like, you upload stuff and you want that, like, validation, you know, you want that validation.
Oh yeah.
The idea, the image of like, well, I don't know what I'm thinking. Like, what would you say to that though? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
So for me, JJ and I are kind of, I think all of us have kind of done this in some way, because even if like you don't want to go into voiceover or like make stuff or whatever, I feel like all of us have had that part where it's just like, I do funny voices for my friends and I make stuff out of it and I send it strictly to my friends.
Yeah.
Until I started making stuff, my existence online was entirely through like just straight up viewership. So like I had a Tumblr. I still have one, but I don't really go on anymore. I had a Tumblr for like 6 years. I had a Twitter for about a year, YouTube forever, stuff like that. And I never thought to like make anything. And I really hope I don't sound like a fucking like, well, I didn't have this issue. But my like thought process through everything, like, yes, obviously it's great to have feedback. Whenever I put something out, I like look at comments and like I check out replies and stuff like that. But I will say, this is just a me thing. I hate hearing my own voice. which is ironic given the job that I'm doing. Quotations doing.
That's literally just you.
That's
so just you.
I will post something, and then like after the day it's posted, I will never think about it again. I feel bad not checking comments and stuff, but I am doing everything in my power to still make stuff, but ultimately still just be a viewer. It is very, and I was pretty overwhelmed, and then that overwhelmedness turned into pretty rough depression once I realized, oh my goodness, I can never just go back to viewing stuff again.
Yeah.
I can't reply to anyone's tweets anymore without someone butting in or doing whatever. I try to be as hands off as I can outside of just like whenever someone asks me stuff about it, I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. But
I think
don't
that's
know.
fine. That's 100% normal.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
This isn't me being like, I hate. You should do some fucking Scooby-Doo 2 bullshit with this. I hate my videos. I hate making stuff. Because I'm happier than I've ever been doing videos and voiceover and whatever. I don't know. Ultimately, I just try not to think about it, and I try not to look at it, and
yeah. I just want to... No,
sorry, that was a lot.
Fine. I do just want to say to the audience that this is all... None of us think that what we make is high art. I can't speak for everyone. I don't think...
Yeah.
This is not high art. This is just the personal experience. So when we get into it, it's because it's personal shit. This is how we see it. This is fucking real shit.
Oh yeah,
this is
I'm
real
not saying,
fucking
like,
shit.
This
This
isn't
is
like the
real
voice actor.
goddamn person-to-person shit. If you have a problem with that,
This isn't like.
I swear to fucking God.
Oh, I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying what had to be said. What about it? What are you gonna do?
Like none of us are coming from the perspective of like, I am fucking Kubrick. I am fucking Scorsese.
Oh, I take it back. I am
whatever.
Scorsese. I am all those fuckers.
okay,
I am them.
yeah,
They
hold
are
on.
me. I'm
But
him.
like we can all go to the fucking store. Like no one has fucking like picked us out of a crowd and been like, oh my god, no fucking way, unless like a convention or like whatever.
Oh yeah.
I've had a grand total of I've met 2 people in real life that know what I do, because ultimately, unless my friends ask, I don't talk about what I do.
Oh, I had the worst experience with
Pretty
that
much
shit,
same.
dude. My fucking mom's
Really?
friend.
What happened?
Their kids are friends with my siblings, and I haven't seen them
Ah.
for years. And then they come back today to drop off my youngest brother because he hung out with their kid. And she starts asking me what I do, and I'm like, oh yeah, I still, I just work from home. And she's like, yeah, we know you do YouTube. We saw your channel.
Oh my goodness.
And I screamed. I didn't scream, but like internally, I can't look any. You said you don't like your voice. I don't like anything I do at all. Like I one time there was this guy that did a reaction video to me, and I'm like,
Right.
oh cool, I want to see what that's cool. A reaction video for one of my videos. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Let me just see what it looks like. And at first he's like talking about it. I'm like, oh cool, and then he hits play, and I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was the unfunniest, the worst voices, I hated every inch of it, right? So meeting face to face a family member or someone I've known for a while, and they're saying they saw my stuff, I don't know what to do.
I actually, I'm gonna sound like a complete fuckhead in contrast, but I actually like my crap. Like the shit that I post, I only ever really made things if I was like talking to myself in my head and making this joke as if I was like having like a certified schizo, like telling myself a joke and seeing if I can make myself laugh. I only ever make shit when I think it's gonna be like good. Like I don't want to. Yet again, I sound like such a fucking dickhead, being like, "Oh, I only make things when I think it's gonna be good." But like, I want things to be good. I want to make things that I can laugh at. Ultimately, whenever I made something, it was truly just with the intent of like, I think this is funny.
Yeah.
I want to make people laugh
I think
with it.
that's fair.
Bada bing, bada boom. I'm
I
gonna
think
make
most
it.
people, people that actually, you can tell when someone makes a video that they genuinely enjoy making versus when they just make it to do it.
Yeah.
And there was like, I think one time ever where I did a video just because I had to get the video out. Never again after that. Because it just, but no, it actually did really well. I think it was my X-Men video.
Oh yeah.
I think it was like the most dog shit video I've ever done. It's like the fucking Professor X is just like guessing how many fingers he's holding up or some shit. It was really bad. So I left the pinned comment. It's just me saying I don't like it.
That's real.
That is incredibly real. That was me during my little Kingpin arc. Genuinely, I know. Whenever I bring up Kingpin, it's with such disdain.
What?
Like whenever
Huh?
Don't.
Kingpin?
It was like one of my last Kingpin videos. It wasn't the Mets one, but it was the one before that.
Mets?
I'm gonna fucking drill a fucking hole through your skull and watch the brain pop out. But it was like something stupid. And it was like, oh, Sonic Underground! It was the most stupid, dumb fucking bit I've ever made, ever. And it was like, it did really well, but there was no correlation between Spider-Man, Kingpin, fucking Sonic, the stupid Sonic show where they're all fucking infants playing on their instruments. No correlation.
Yes. Sonic Underground is awesome.
Yeah, fuck
It
off.
is awesome, but okay, alright, well, don't fucking put me on a cross because I suddenly think that Kingpin singing Sonic Underground is like subpar.
I have a video that has like fucking goddamn like 10 million views. And it's fucking this Breaking Bad short I did. Where it's like it turned into a horror thing, and you know what? It's pretty alright.
I like that one.
But now when I watch it, all I can hear is my terrible impressions. And how fucking it's like such a dog water video. It's so stupid.
Can I?
And every now and then I get a notification on my phone that says, "Wait, what? This was kind of dark. Can you explain this? This is." I wanted to laugh.
I know
No,
I just
stop.
said, like, I try not to think about stuff I've done. I get, like, because, you know, I mostly do, like, MGR stuff and Metal Gear stuff. And I get, like, I was going to say, if they're not death threats, it's just hate comments saying, like, oh, we'll do something else or whatever. And, like, I will do something else. And no one will fucking watch it.
Exactly.
Amen.
So I try not to listen or care to those people, except for the death
You
threats.
can't.
Yeah, of course.
There's no pleasing those people.
This isn't me being like, oh, well, you should like your Kingpin stuff or whatever. But like, I can't remember an MGR video I didn't have fun making. And obviously, if you played one right now, I'd probably fucking suck into my torso like a turtle. But like, with this kind of stuff, we've kind of had talks like this before, JJ, where like parodies, like deep down, are just they're vehicles, you know. Like, to me at least, whether you do them forever or you do them in the beginning and then do something else, it is prep. It is you getting used to writing and having fun with it and like dialogue and whatever the fuck. And then whether you do it or not, you can write your own original stuff and it's fun. And even if, and this isn't me being like, oh, parodies, you know, fucking baby shit. Because I'm going to, if Lord willing, I'll do them forever. I don't know. It's just the good old fashioned, like, oh, well, why don't you do it? To every like hate comment that's like, oh, this is lame. It's like, okay.
I used to get these kind of the hate comments you're saying. It's more recent, actually. I got like some shit back then, but it's more recent now. Because as soon as something's around long enough, it stops being funny. And I don't mean that literally. I mean, it just, you know, like fucking think of like Nostalgia Critic, right? He's a meme now, but like he was a fucking force. He was an actual like well-regarded guy back then.
Yeah, of course.
Now he's just like the butt of a joke.
Pretty much. I do completely get where you're coming from with the whole like, if you're around for long enough, it becomes easier to shit on you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because no one likes the popular thing.
Exactly.
Until it's popular.
Like I don't want to derail. But I just like I do want to fucking rant about this. That one Twitter user, I forget their name, but they're like gimmick, I guess, not gimmick, but the persona is using like low poly fidelity graphics, stylized like 3D model of like a bunny girl in like a witch outfit.
Yeah.
And like seeing the amount of hate that this person got for just being a little ditzy fucking eccentric person on Twitter was genuinely astonishing.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you're talking about.
For no reason outside of just like, oh, they got popular via being a little eccentric and having a cool fucking stylistic graphic. Like, holy shit. calm the fuck down, dude. And this happened actually before I finally quit Twitter. This happened with fucking Snapcube, the person behind the Sonic fan dubs and the lifetime fucking fan dub shit.
Wasn't that because she said something about like a persona or something?
Yes, yes, I think it was. And then everyone just felt the need to shit on her fucking, like, all her videos and all her jokes. And I'm just like, do you guys ever fucking enjoy anything for an extent? Is nothing sacred?
Can I answer your question with another question?
Go ahead.
This is just me spitballing. But would there happen to be an attribute between those two people that might make people extra upset about every little thing that they do?
Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on a second.
I think they might have been Turkish.
Look. Here's my thing, right?
Yeah.
They had it coming.
No. I
thought we were gonna have like an Elsa moment where we talk at the same time.
on the I guess like on the topic of that particular kind of hate. It's happened before whenever I do stuff with you, JJ. Hopefully if I don't say this word, this video won't immediately get flagged, because I've heard of stuff like that. But there's an extra appearance fee for whenever I guest in someone's videos, and that is you will get more comments on your video based on people replying to whatever comment I make. Just saying, hey, I had fun working on this. And then I get 90,000 but no, it's fine.
I'm sorry, that sounded like a Star Wars scream.
That's
like
the sound that they put.
Yeah, like the X-wing flying by.
Yeah, that's the sound that they Paul stretch over the X-wing flying by.
George Lucas, give me $1 million.
But on what you're saying, right? I still haven't seen Venture Bros.
Mm-hmm. Okay, see, now I'm gonna give you death threats and you're coming.
Yeah, so basically, guys, I wanted to show up on the show today to really just kind of debase this JJ guy. He's such a fucking bitch.
Fuck you. You have to be based to debase, pal.
I am so based. I have constructed so many fucking little things. I
and when
literally
you told me about that crossbirding, I said I'm not going. Even if you do a Kingpin voice at the summit.
Oh! Let me just tell you, when God shined his holy light. By the way, I'm Kingpin from that one funny video you may have watched. Anyways, let's throw books into this big fire.
TMZ, you will not believe where Matt's Kingpin is now.
Yeah, I would say that one of my inspirations is probably Norm Macdonald. That guy's really funny.
Oh my god,
so fucking true. No, I can tell you right now, and this is to anyone listening, I've said this, this was in a news thing I was asked for. Norm Macdonald, Fantastic Four, it's a fucking little sketch. That is pretty much the inspiration for everything I've ever done.
Actually,
that video.
How about that for like a universal thing? Just like, I know we kind of already had a question like that, but just like, if you were to like pinpoint like one or like a few or whatever people that are like, I guess like the basis for what you do, whether it's just like these guys are like, I wouldn't be doing this without these guys, or just like in general, just like I like these guys.
I don't think that's even possible for me to say. It's like I think my years, everyone's sense of humor would be kind of like an amalgamation of just everything that they've taken in.
Pretty much.
Very hard. Like there are, of course, but like you said, there are a few people that you can point straight to. For me, it's Norm Macdonald, like you said. I think George Carlin is really good. I think the names are always gonna leave me as I'm being asked this kind of question.
You're fine.
Jim Henson's a big one. But his is not so much the writing style. Well, partially actually is. I think The Muppet Show is a big influence on me. Watch it, please. It's written a lot better than you remember.
Your perception warped by JJ videos.
Yeah, no, for real. But Jim, also just the fact that he created it all for himself.
Yeah, the type of galvanization that you can kind of get from just watching something is kind of fucking extraordinary. I remember whenever, I mean, like, it's not exactly anything particularly specific, mostly just because I can't fucking remember what I watched, but like I would sit down and I would like watch a funny video and I'd be like, holy shit, I gotta do something with this.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd just run over to the my fucking microphone and be like, and then I'd post it, and it's like, shout outs to Gianni, my little shining star, my savior.
Angel.
Like I would watch his videos and be like, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I needed. and then I'd start recording something. It's just like I would just take from any source possible. But like if I'd watch something funny, I felt like the urge to be like, oh, this is something funny. This is the key to my little brain.
Mm-hmm.
Gianni motivated me, not as an inspiration, and this is I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this in the video.
You're fine.
Oh my god.
But he inspired me because he started getting really popular around the time I started getting there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, fuck this dude.
Oh my god.
I honestly think Gianni would be fucking flattered if he heard that.
I wasn't angry at him. Not angry at him. It was more like a fucking Vegeta Goku thing. I'm like, fuck this guy.
No, that's cool.
I'm turning out shit like he hasn't seen before. And like I started going off, but then we became friends. I'm like, fuck.
He's so charming and Italian.
You're such a charming Italian guy. The Italian part, not so much, but like the charming part, I like.
Italian. He's more Italian than
I just don't like them.
Oh, okay. Well, why did you invite
What?
me?
Here, pal, buddy.
Please keep that in.
Skurleton, Google, look this up. Hey Alexa, Goodfellas. Yeah, watch that. Come back to me. That's my fucking thought, dude.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Yeah, not
this
the best
shit
of people.
rocks. Oh my god, I love this.
You're gonna be saying that for like 3 hours, by the way. If you're okay with that.
We can't wait for the 3-hour cut where I just re-loop that you saying over
That
and
I
over.
just love Goodfellas and that I love killing people and burying them. I love who's that fucking guy that Joe Pesci kills?
Me.
That fucking guy? Yeah, you son of a bitch.
I had a That's So Raven flash into the future and old ass. I'm gonna like walk past him. He's gonna be like having like dementia spasms or something. He's gonna go. He's gonna like wave around a gun and he's gonna fire right at my fucking head.
It's just like in that one scene in the Goodfellas.
Are we keeping this all
Where he
in?
kills.
He's fucking dead. You
I can't do Joe
motherfucker.
Pesci. You motherfucker dance for me, and then he fucking shoots in the arm.
I'm one bad fella.
He didn't say
He
that.
shot him in the arm. I thought he was a good fella.
Oh,
Oh.
hold on a minute.
But Wes, before we forget, what were people that you would say fall into that category of inspiration for you?
I'm kind of an odd one. I'll be as brief as I possibly can.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Good man.
Joe Pesci.
No.
Good fella.
Good fella. Bad fella.
Guys,
and I flip upside
rewind
down.
15 seconds, come back, you'll get it. I'm gonna cry laughing.
I went into YouTube stuff like with the thought process of, oh, this will be practice for voiceover, and I didn't think it would go anywhere, and then it somewhat did. So like how can I describe this? Like Team 4-Star.
Oh yeah.
And Mitch Hedberg, he's a big one, and Space Ghost, slapstick in general. I'm sure there's way more. But again,
Dude, to keep my fucking relationships that I have, I can't go into detail about who's inspired me.
You're fine.
Like they would never talk to me again if they knew.
But like,
I've been
The
playing it
industry
cool
would
with them
never
so
be the
far.
same.
Yeah.
I mean, here I'll make myself look lame to make you look cooler.
what do
Genuine.
you think this whole podcast is about?
Fair. Genuine.
It's the whole point of this.
Genuinely, like, you guys know what I mean when I say this, but I guess kind of like the general circle in which I do this stuff, because I never thought I would be a creator. I thought I would just be a viewer, and to get and like work with people that I originally viewed from the lens strictly of a viewer and be able to create with them is fucking great. Like
Oh, yeah.
like in that regard, you guys were and are my fucking heroes. You guys, oh god, there's so many. You guys, Gianni, obviously, Segi, Max, Lilith. This is just a shout out central now. Scott,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
just all of them. Scott in particular. That I'm gonna look. See, I'm looking lame as fuck to make you look cooler.
You really
put
are.
that on the bumper sticker in the shop and look in the description below.
Redbubble,
That
look
looks
it
so
up.
fucking
Redbubble.
cool.
Just like, yeah, I don't know. I just like making stuff with people that I enjoy watching their stuff.
That's such a fucking mood.
I like it
straight up.
I like it when people play and skip around and have picnics in the grass together, and suck on honeysuckles. And
I used to do
A
that
satellite needs to fall out of orbit right
True.
right now.
Dude, I for liking honeysuckles, is that such a fucking crime?
yeah.
Yeah, it is. What the fuck is a honeysuckle? When you say that, I'm thinking of like the teacups that like Willy Wonka.
You
drank
are so
out of in
full
the
of hate.
candy. Fuck you. I don't know what it is.
You are a hollow fucking little shell.
I live in the Midwest. That's all we have for
That's
food.
the wind going through my fucking shell.
Motherfucker, you.
I just pictured Mr. Krabs' shell, and he's like fucking like.
Yeah, thank you. I literally the perfect visual. But I completely understand where you're coming from, Wes. Like legitimately. I mean, I'm a name dropping motherfucker. I'm just gonna do it because I'm a dickhead. When Scott Kaiser fucking reached out to me to do that one fucking Beastars video.
That was a
ages
good one.
ago. Yeah, I was like admittedly it was for like Kingpin funny. And it was like, hey, can you do your Kingpin voice for this one mobster character? I'm like, I will fucking get on all fours and scrub the fucking floor that you walk on to fucking work with you. I will fucking do anything ever to get a chance. And of course, I didn't say this to him. I was just like, hey, you're a really big inspiration to me. And this has always been kind of like a dream of mine. But I was like, when the day came, like internally, I was like, I will do fucking anything to do this. This is a dream to me.
You want to know what I do?
Oh, go ahead. What'd you do?
This is such a childish thing to think, but I tried to nip that bud as early as I could when doing, like, obviously I'm excited to work with people that I like, and like I'm not going to not be jovial about it, at least eternally. But early on, whenever I would work with someone that I really liked, you know what I would tell myself in my head? This guy, if not already, or in the future, has or will shit himself.
Oh,
And that immediately
lo and
cuts
behold, Wes.
any tension that I have. Just like, it's just a very intricate and exaggerated way to say, oh, this guy's
That's
just a
so
human
true.
being.
Well, I think that first of all, that's genius. Perfect. For anyone listening, please use that.
yeah, I know.
say
No
that-
big deal. But yeah.
The reason I do the same thing, I don't nip it like that, but like I'll be conscious of it.
Right.
And I don't know if, I'm sure it has, but like, when it happens to you, when you talk to someone and you can tell they're treating you differently
Yeah.
because they like either they like the stuff you do or they just know that YouTuber big number like
Absolutely.
cool guy.
It's
It's the worst feeling.
in the
Oh God! Wait, am I a dickhead?
no.
What are you talking about?
Oh, cause no, I do you like describing this, and I'm like, oh, did I make like fucking? Did I make you guys feel like that?
No, absolutely not.
When? How the fuck? We were like on equal terms from the beginning.
I don't ever want it because I know
No.
exactly what you're describing, like the feeling, and I would never ever want to inflict that upon anybody else.
Mhm.
Like I've had so many of my friends, I guess, quote unquote, just only ever reach out to me to figure out how I did something or to like collab, but never ever talk to me otherwise.
Yeah, that sucks.
And it's like, oh, well, that hurts. But it's like, I truly never want to, like,
Never have.
do that to anybody.
Right.
No,
No, you're
you've
fine.
Never done that.
So like when it comes like in the realm of voiceover strictly, there are times where like someone will like approach me and be like, "Hey, would you like to do stuff for like my game or my audio drama or whatever?" And some of my favorite projects have been through people just reaching out. Like that is great. That's literally and figuratively my bread and butter. But like
Yeah.
it always kind of, I feel really uncomfortable whenever someone like sends me a message that could just be like, "Hey, would you like to work on this thing?" And it's like, "Wes, my hero, my diamond, my whatever the fuck. It would be the greatest honor of my life if you could work in my itty bitty little," and like I do, because I love, whether it's I will voice in something if I'm a shoe. I'm a talking
Yeah.
shoe. I love working. It is what I
Give
live
me
for.
anything.
Anything. And whatever the fuck it is, I will work. I love it. I love it to bits. But whenever someone starts something with like a lot of praise, I just think like it is impossible for us to have a conversation at an equal ground, because you
Yeah.
have put me on this gigantic pedestal that I am just on my bed eating chips. Like, I don't know what I don't know.
Literally.
There's only one thing worse is when they started off with like the most abundant pessimism, so that you feel
Yeah,
bad.
absolutely.
Like,
Like,
the
hey, I'm just
self-deprecation.
starting out my channel. I know you're probably not gonna read this, but would you record 15 pages of the Bible for me in 3 different languages? I know it's kind of hard to do. I'd really appreciate it. You're my hero. I've been around since 1 sub.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Like, if someone 9 times out of 10,
Markiplier messaged me that.
Holy shit. Hello, everybody. I'm on this podcast now.
like 9 times out of 10, unless I'm really, really busy or I'm just like unwell or whatever, if someone is like, "Hey, would you do a line for my thing?" I will do it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
fun.
It sucks.
There's this some degree of like professionalism kind of involved. I mean,
Of
it's for
course.
like, even if it's for like a fucking shit post.
Yeah,
where
of
it's like,
course.
hey, do you want to do like soldiers saying, I love eating goo. It's like it's very much just kind of like, hey man, do you just want to do something? And there's like, that's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing like, oh, I've always been such a big fan of the. It's like, I
Whoa.
just want, it's
They
the
put you-
point of it, don't you
In
know?
the studio.
They put you in the
Come on,
they
man.
put you in the gulpinator?
They put me in the fucking Gluckinator 5000, and I'm supposed to have like a fucking professional relationship with this person?
Probably not.
the double the double
Cut that if you want to.
That's gonna be I'm clipping that. Yeah. When you send me that individual line, it's gonna be my ringtone.
My point is that like, you need to have some level of professionalism, at least not with everybody, but like, I guess with me, in my special scenario with my little stupid brain, I'm like, please don't ever fucking put me on a pedestal or like
Yeah.
be like self-deprecating or like not to like knock anybody else who would ever interact with me ever. I just want totally straight up, if you want me to do something for you, reach out and I will fucking do it. And if you pay me, better. I'm just, I will do literally anything. It doesn't, if it's like fucking 2 lines, I'll fucking do it. If you want me to do like a fucking audiobook and it's like, oh, it's just a passion project, I'm like, well, okay, maybe then there's like some qualms, but ultimately, I love doing things that are voice work related.
Right.
And it's like, I'll do it if you reach out, but I just don't want this sort of like, another thing, I don't know if you guys really have had this, but like where you've worked with someone who has started with like the professionalism and then kind of immediately gets really buddy-buddy with you and kind of
Yeah.
acts like they've known you for like fucking ever. And I'm like, oh god, dude, you commissioned me like once for like $20. I
Right.
don't really know you, man. I'm just a guy. I'm just a dude. I like fucking Pokemon, and I can name almost every single fucking
Clip that.
Pokemon to like
Clip that.
Gen 6.
Do it now.
Don't
Clip that.
clip that. Stop
Clip
it.
that.
Stop clipping.
You like fucking Pokemon?
you can-
Oh,
I love
clip
Pokemon. I love Pokemon.
that. Wes.
What's up?
Why should I play Yakuza
Oh,
or Yakuza?
Long answer or short answer.
Go into fucking detail. I know you
Um,
both have been itching.
The Yakuza series, I think the reason why you should play it is that it is one of the most stupidly optimistic things I have ever played. In early 2021, I was doing YouTube and I was enjoying it. But again, I mentioned earlier that my big thing about it was just practice getting to voiceover. And I was just in a really bad headspace. And I was like, I don't really see a way I can do this. And I used the last of my money from work to buy Yakuza 7. And that game was so idiotically optimistic that I was like, yeah, sure, I'll give this another try. And here I am, like 2.5 years later. It is literally that picture where it's like the guys walking into like the book and like they come out and they're wearing suits. That was me with that game. The short
a
answer.
good game can change a motherfucker.
The short answer is that you can beat the ever-loving piss out of millions of people, and it is always hilarious and fun.
Like in real life?
Like in real life,
Yes. Like in real life. Dude, Yakuza, it's genuinely like there's so many different reasons to like it, I'd say. Like, I've known so many people who like it for so many different reasons. Like, I know so many people like it because of like the story. Like, Wes, you enjoy because it has like such an fucking unapologetic like optimism to it.
Yeah.
And it can be crushingly depressing. Also, the story, oh my god, it can fucking actually hurt. But, like, at the same time, it always kind of comes back around to enduring and, like, the strength of the main characters who you play. And it's like, you feel that kind of infectious energy. Like, you know what? If Kiryu can do it, I can do it! I'm him! And it's like, yeah, you're not fucking Kiryu Kazuma fucking punching through marble statues and capable of picking up fucking motorcycles.
I can. No big deal.
Oh yeah?
Is the main guy named Yakuza Joe?
Yeah, his name's John Yakuza Joe. And basically, like, okay, so like I could go through with like a whole fucking lore dump from zero to 7.
I need to go on my path. Because I just picked up I saw they had the first one at this retro store.
Oh, wow.
You got the OG Yakuza.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it out.
Oh my okay. Well, go ahead, Wes.
Can I ask you something now?
Yeah.
Is the reason you asked me that question is because it says I'm still playing it on
No,
Discord?
but now I'm confused.
It is literally on right now, and before we did this, I was playing Yakuza 0, and after we're done doing this, I will be playing Yakuza 0.
So real. That's so real.
I think I bought one of them just because you tweeted about it.
If you
I
ever are
haven't
going to
opened
play a Yakuza game, play fucking Yakuza 0, or like Yakuza 1 Kiwami, or like fucking
Can I play 0
Yakuza
without
7.
spoiling
Those are like
it?
my 3 prime recommendations.
Is
like-
Yakuza 0 on the start of the timeline?
Yeah. It is.
Well, yes, it's a prequel to Yakuza 1, but it's also just a good starting off point. Like, if you really want to start with Yakuza, you can do either Yakuza 1 Kiwami or Yakuza 0. It's kind of like watching Better Call Saul before Breaking Bad or vice versa. Like, you still get a really fantastic experience, but, like, it just recontextualizes things.
Yeah.
Don't get me started.
Oh, can we talk about Better Call Saul? Can we talk
Can
about
we
Better Call
talk
Saul?
about Better Call
Yes,
Saul?
let's go, we're talking about Better Call Saul. We're talking about Better Call Saul. No. All right. Spoilers for everyone who hasn't seen it, you fucking dumbasses. But Better Call Saul. Everyone, give me your favorite character right now. Go.
Fuck.
Why do you even decide?
I love. Well, yeah.
I love Jimmy, but I also
Jimmy,
love
bitch.
Kim. I love how.
Fuck him.
Why did you even fucking bring me onto this podcast, you hack?
Because Saul Goodman solos everyone.
What is he, Goku in your fucking eyes?
Yes.
Kim absolutely fucking solos Jimmy.
Kim versus Saul in a bathroom. Both have like a pipe.
I'm literally I am
No
now that you
fucking-
describe, I am literally those at home. If you have played Yakuza 0 and are envisioning Kiryu storming the Dojima HQ, this is Kim breaking through the fucking window and beating the shit out of fucking Jimmy in the bathroom. It is so cool! Google it!
It's so goddamn cool.
Let me ask, like, I'm just gonna give like rapid fire questions. So just give me your answer. Don't tell me much more than a few words about it, if that.
Sure.
And we'll just see how far down with the line we can
Sure.
get. Favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon?
Scooby-Doo probably.
Yeah, I want to say Scooby-Doo.
I mean, I just can't think of any other. Oh, maybe Wacky Races. I like Wacky Races.
No, yeah,
Wacky
no, yeah,
Races,
yeah.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
probably Wacky.
it's between, for me, it's between that and fucking Johnny Quest. Actually, that one was so fucking fun. I love that shit. Did not age well.
No, absolutely not.
Canonically, I forget his name. The doctor. He's canonically a racist.
Oh. Really?
Yes, they did a reboot and they didn't bring him back. They said, no, he's not a good guy.
That is
This guy is he's a terrible soul.
even. When did they make the reboot of Johnny Quest?
It was like early 2000s or 90s.
Oh, okay.
No
was gonna-
no earlier than 90s.
That old doctor, man, he couldn't change his ways for the reboot. I'm
Here
sorry,
they
he's
come.
gone.
I was gonna say if that guy was it was too racist for the early '90s. That's how you know they really fucked up.
That was bad. Okay, next question. What is the last song you listened to on repeat? Like, what's a song
Last
you listened to
song I've
recently that
listened
you're
to
like,
on
I want to,
repeat?
like, this fucking song's awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Don't do this.
Does-
Don't do this to
alright,
me.
Does anything in musical like capacity count?
What
Like,
what
anything
game
at all.
soundtrack is it?
So I could just kill myself live. Actually, if you you can just ask.
Please keep that in. Please
It is.
keep that in.
What game soundtrack?
I
What is
could
it?
just fucking die. It wasn't even a game soundtrack. It was a shitty fucking YouTube video. That's a remix of an anime opening using fucking RoboKai from fucking Guilty Gear, and it's called Robot Rock or Robo Rock, and it fucking bangs. And it's a minute long, and I listened to it on repeat just earlier today. I was just sitting on my computer, just going. It was so good. Don't laugh at me. It was good.
I'm not laughing.
I'm not laughing at you. That's just
that's cringing. You want to kill me.
That's what you enjoy. I don't care.
You both hate me so much.
I love you, bro.
Both have intrinsically changed.
I love you, bro.
As your views.
We're kissing under the moonlight, bro. I'm a big. I'm really into like that kind of turn of the century stuff. Green Day came out with a 30th anniversary demos thing for Dookie, and their demo version of their song "She" I'm really enjoying, because a lot of those songs on that album, the demos, love these guys, but they kind of fucking suck. But this demo is basically the same. It's just, just like tweaked just a little bit. It's really cool. I like seeing the process of it.
That's really cool.
I also really like that RoboKai remix.
Oh my god, no.
Did you just look it up, or do you know of it?
No, I'm doing a bit.
Are you hurting me?
I'm sorry.
We'll watch it together at the end of this.
Yeah.
For me,
no.
For me, it's been I rediscovered "Moody Blue" by Elvis.
Oh,
I'm obsessed with that song.
I'm trying so hard not to say, "Oh my god," like Joseph.
Shut the fuck
up. Fuck
you, dude.
Fucking kill me. Fucking kill me.
I need to thank you in audio for putting me on what was it? Autumn Leaves.
Oh, Ryo Fukui.
That's it. Thank you. That album is fantastic.
He just released a remastered version. It's a blue album
Really?
cover. You can find it on Spotify. Really good. I got the vinyl. It's fantastic. Really recommend it, actually, to anyone listening. Ryo Fukui, he does Japanese 70s jazz. Here's the next question.
Wait, no, I just wanted to add, because I do actually have a song I was listening to prior to that. No, please, I need to redeem myself!
No,
okay,
you don't have to
fine.
redeem yourself. Is what you like.
Oh,
alright, Deltarune.
No. It was Rap Knishes by MF Doom.
Yeah.
It was I really liked it.
Welcome, brother. That's a good.
It's
He's a good fucking.
good-
You're in
it's a
for.
good
Are you just
fucking
now
artist.
listening to him? Or?
It's a mixture of the. All right, so I discovered him humiliatingly via. Do you know that one video of that guy going? There's some strange sounds coming from the kitchen. It's
This
Slender
might be-
Man.
Yeah, this might be MF Doom, right?
And I was like, the instrumental of that was so fucking good.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta look this guy up. Like, I mean, I will shamelessly say that I love songs specifically for instrumentals. I mean, I'll cocksuck to the end of day. I'm doing a lot of dick sucking today. I'll endlessly defend video game OST / fucking
Glockmaster
instrumental.
9000 activated.
Glockmaster 9000 talking about video game OSTs. I love instrumentals. So when I hear like a really fucking jazzy or like a Guilty Gear, I'm gonna go on a Guilty Gear tirade again, but Guilty Gear OST, specifically Strive, like they have lyrics, but like it fucking bangs, okay? Am I a criminal? Am I a guy who's terrible for liking butt rock sung by Japanese men? Am I terrible for that? No, I'm not. I'm based and cool for that. And anyone who tells me otherwise is dumb, and I have some choice words for you that will get cut out of the video for the next minute and a half. But I hope you know that I'm awesome, and I'm based, rap snitches, telling all their business, and also Guilty Gear Strive. I can like these two things, and they can coexist. Fuck you.
You're sick in the fucking head. All right,
I'm gonna rip such hard ass, it's gonna end the fucking...
Oh my god, this guy doesn't shut up.
All right,
I'll two short things. One, I wouldn't be poking this much fun at you if you were just like, I listened to this song from Strive. Like, you can listen to whatever the fuck you want. We are on this earth for a very limited time. Do whatever the fuck you want. I do not care. And two, when I was a kid, I really, I guess what inspired me was Jackson Public. His work is really good. Just continuing that joke. Really bad at that.
It's okay, Wes. I just know how much you hate me is currently like
I love you.
Aired out into the
I
world.
love you.
Every single
love
fucking
you.
word out of your mouth for like the past 20
I love
seconds has just been opposite
I love you.
to that.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
No, it's not my fault.
It's not your fault.
I know it's not.
I know some.
But yeah, MFDoom's great.
Yeah.
A lot of really good, great album. It's got a lot of other albums under different aliases. Really should check those out.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Victor Vaughn.
Ooh.
Penis Man. That's another one.
Jeez Louise. Okay, listen. Last question of the night.
Oh, okay.
Last
okay,
question. Holy
Last
shit.
question. I'm gonna give you scenario, and I need you to give me your opinion.
I love
how it would go.
hypotheticals.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do this every episode. I'm just gonna look around my room at like the comics and figures or whatever, and come up with a plot. Let's say, would you survive? Is the question.
Uh-huh.
The scenario is this: E.T. is driving. You ever seen the movie Falling Down?
Yeah,
No.
love that movie.
Yes. Yeah. Wait. Is that the guy who like?
Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
is his line.
Yep.
E.T. is driving home from work. He's wearing the suit and everything. It's pretty much just a shot-for-shot remake of Falling Down, but with E.T. But he also has the power with his fingers, so like he doesn't have to run out of ammo. He can just tap their chest and their heart stops. Right? Because you can do that.
Yeah.
If you're the detective that's trying to take him down, would you survive?
I would have beaten the ever-loving fuck out of that thing the second he looked at me. I would have fucking put his head on the fucking railing. I would have done a heat action on the motherfucker.
Wes, what if E.T. did that in the perfect replication like of like one of your loved one's voices? It's like, why are you doing this?
I
to
would-
me? Why
I
are you
would
hurting me?
grab him by his arms and like fling him like horizontally into a
No.
wall. That guy would be
That
dead
implies
before he
that,
could say a word
like,
to me.
He explodes.
All right.
He explodes like one of those squishy
Okay.
stress balls when you cut
Okay.
it open. It's just
All right.
everywhere.
I spit on them and I
implies that,
kick
like,
them into the sea.
E.T. would even have a chance to talk. Wes would clearly
Look,
crush
all
his
I'm saying
fucking
is-
throat.
Fans of Death Battle, next episode, you're gonna be in for
You're
a
gonna-
treat.
You guys are fucking.
Alrighty, she's got a weapon here.
Yeah, where's
Welcome back to Death Battle, and today we're going to be starring. What's this? What the fuck are you called, Boomstick? Look at this.
Wiz, I love
What's
you.
this all about?
Let's run away together.
There's an edit of the Aquaman versus SpongeBob battle where someone took the lines that whoever did Aquaman, he took them out and just put my gurgles in there.
Oh, that's cute.
That's fun.
That's awesome.
Adorable. It's the dumbest. I love it. But wait, Skurleton, you didn't answer that question. Would you survive that?
Oh,
But
I
I'm
wouldn't
also-
even-
because.
Yeah.
No, but listen, I have to make it worse
Okay.
now because Wes noticed flaws in my story.
Kind of picked you apart a little bit.
So
Kind of
E.T.
chicanered you.
E.T. comes there, but you realize this is actually a different E.T. He's actually 5 feet taller
Okay.
than you.
I already have like a trump card, dude.
And like he's also like wearing a shirt that says like he's got like the latest game theory wear, like the glow in the dark sweatshirt.
This is only
and-
going to make my trump card all the more potent.
And again, he's got a big fucking gun. Big fuck you gun.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay, so shot for shot recreation of Falling Down, right? Like this is shot for shot recreation.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't even have to interact with this ET because the moment he walks through the neo-Nazi store, he's going to get shot on fucking sight.
No,
he's
he's
going
not.
to immediately.
No,
Yes,
he's not.
Are you're going to tell me that like the
Dude.
guy who has like a
Dude.
bunker full of like
Dude.
paraphernalia from World War II
Dude.
isn't gonna immediately look at a
Dude.
fucking 5 foot tall ET and then
Bro.
blast him to
Bro.
fucking smithereens?
Bro. I'm gonna break your fucking mind right now, Wes. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, what's up?
Look up a picture of Hitler.
Okay.
Look around him. You're
Okay.
gonna notice that there's some like weird there's weird like shapes around where he's standing. It's 'cause
No
it's fucking
fucking way.
photoshopped. Hitler was an ET, dude.
Oh my god.
Hitler was an ET this whole fucking time. Like this,
Hold
like
on.
he had the little neck and everything. He's like,
What was? Hold on. What was that book he wrote? Hold on.
Hey, look, man.
Holy shit.
Mein Kampf by it says ET and he scratched it out poorly and it said Hitler.
Hey,
Stanley Kubrick?
hey, look, man. So fuck. I did what you said, and I looked up Hitler, and like I got to the picture where like the people are like etched out, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I've only seen one picture of you, but this looks an awful lot like you. This looks an
We're ending the
awful-
podcast right now. The podcast is ended right now, guys. Thank you so
Can we-
much for.
we can't say goodbyes.
by.
We can't say
This
goodbyes.
was.
Can I just say that you have the most entrancing eyes?
Get the what? This guy's out of his. He's fucking. He's out of his.
Almost
marble.
hypnotic.
You
Skurleton.
guys want to throw any names for stuff they can find you guys on?
You can find me at FunnyWes most places. Put me in your indie games. If I could quote 2 people that I look up to, Martin Scorsese and Richard Pallet.
I thought you were going to say
Expand-
Martin Luther King too. You should cast me for your indie games. Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
I had a dream.
Martin Scorsese once said, and Richard Pallet, expand the canvas. Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes once said, play hella indie games.
So
Who's
true.
the smarter man? Probably the latter, but I'll let you decide.
Who would ever?
Thank you for having
Who
me.
would ever talk smack about Travis?
Where
I'm
can
not.
we
I'm
find
saying
you,
he's better. I'm
Skurleton?
saying he's better.
Where
Where
can
can I find me? Only on YouTube. Skurleton. I'm not funny. Don't follow me. I haven't posted in fucking 6 months.
This man
Yeah,
is.
so don't follow him, guys.
this man is-
Don't
This
do
man
not
is.
follow this
This man's
guy.
gorgeous, by the way. I need you all to be perfectly.
Dude, I am literally head to toe drenched in sweat right now. I am like the Swamp Thing.
It's
I look disgusting.
It's unfair that this man has the nerve to be a good person, but he also has to be insanely talented. So I'm going to leak his address right now. One for
Kill him.
the first letter of every sentence I've said in this thing. If you put those together, it makes up my
Inception
address.
theme starts playing. Oh god.
Mm.
That was it. That was the Inception theme, guys. That was the copyright-free version. Thank you so much.